This Hoya, oh shit, what is your name? Curtsy. Oh. Hello, beautiful minded people. It's Skully, and welcome to Skully's Creations, where we talk about plants and occasionally do a creative project here and there. If that sounds like your thing, your jam, please subscribe. Make sure you hit the bells to be notified next time I put out a planty video. Okay, so today we are going to do a plant haul because one, I'm regrowing my collection, so we all are full force on buying more and more and more plants. I have 11 plants to show y'all today, and also just now that spring is coming, there's a lot more variety, so you're finding just better plants in general. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so the first plant that we're going to talk about, and just so you know, there's some yard work being done in the background, so if you hear that, my bad, but you know, we're just going with it because this needs to be recorded. Anyways, first plant is going to be this red cupria. It's a Alocasia red cupria, and I recently just put her in pond. So I'm excited about that. Apparently alocasias do a lot better in pond, so I'm trying it out because I haven't had the best luck with alocasias. I've had alocasia black velvet. I've had a few different alocasias. Anyways, they all on me. You know what? When you put an alocasia outside in Texas, they do really good. But once I brought them back in for the winter plus the move, they just, bye-bye alocasia. So we're restarting. So I figured this would help me a lot with the watering because sometimes alocasias don't like to be fully dry, and I'm definitely more towards an underwater than an overwater. So we're just trying something new. So anywho, so far since I've repotted her in pond, it's been about like 5 days, and so far so good. But anywho, this alocasia is really, really cool because first of all, the camera does not do it justice, but these are really, really maroon leaves, plus it kind of looks like an alien brain or something. And then look at these petioles. These petioles are super, super green, and the back of them, it's just crazy. Like this plant, I just thought was really, really, really cool. And I had always wanted one of these. And you know where I found it? Walmart. A couple of years ago, you wouldn't have been able to find this plant at Walmart, but now you can. So anyways, this is the Alocasia red cupria. Okay, so the next plant that we're going to talk about is going to be a plant that I did have before, and this one was much smaller, but it was super long, and this was one of my favorite Hoyas, and I definitely underwatered her. She was like behind some other plants, and I didn't even realize that she was there, and by the time I saw her, it was too late. She was super dry, like there was no saving this plant. But anywho, I found this plant at Lowe's, so I was really, really excited, and that is going to be this Hoya, oh shit, what is your name? Curtsy. Oh. This is the Hoya curtsy. I totally had a blank moment for a second. But yes, so the Hoya curtsy that I had, it was probably twice as long, but it was in a much smaller pot. So the fact that this is a nice full basket, I'm pretty excited. Honestly though, I'm a little bit nervous because, well, not too nervous, but when you bring a plant into your home versus like where they were before, it takes them some time to adjust. So this plant is definitely adjusting. She has given me some yellowing leaves. I do maybe think I need to repot her. I mean, I don't really know what's going on. My last Hoya curtsy, I didn't repot her. I left her alone. But again, she was much smaller, and I don't know. I do want to see what's going on underneath and see if maybe there's some rot. So I'm just letting her be for now because again, she needs time to adjust to the home. So for now, I'm not gonna do anything, but I am thinking about it. So yeah. Also, right now, she has like these really nice, pretty green leaves, but when she is sun stressed, oh my gosh, she turns into like this red color. It's so pretty. So I'm really excited. I have her in a pretty high lit location, and I'm hoping that her leaves will eventually sun stress. So yeah, this is the Hoya curtsii. The next plant that I got is this cute little string of hearts silver glory. Now I can tell that this is a silver glory because the original leaves where she has been propagated from are very, very, very silver. Plus, she's a little bit wider than a regular string of heart. So that's why I believe that this is a string of heart silver glory. I don't know for sure because she wasn't labeled. It was just labeled as, let me see, stunning strings. So is she stunning? Absolutely. But yeah, that's what she was labeled as, stunning strings. So I've had a string of hearts before, but she definitely was not this silver, and she was definitely more heart shaped. So yeah, so anywho, string of hearts, silver glory, and doesn't like the silver and the blue like pot just look so cute together? Oh, so cute. So the new leaves that are coming in aren't as silver, but I have put her in a high lit location, and I've had her now for about 2 weeks, and I can already tell that the silver is definitely coming out. So I'm really, really excited because I love a silver plant as well as a pink plant. But so anywho, string of hearts, silver glory. The next plant that I got is another stunning strings, unlabeled, but I do know what it is. It is a string of pearls variegated. So can you see the slight variegation? Let me see. There we go. Yeah, so this plant I've never had. I've never even had the regular one, but when I saw the variegated one, it was so cute. So I just had to get it. Like, I love little tiny plants. Now, I will say sometimes getting a bigger, more established plant is just easier. But you know, sometimes you can get a cute little plant, and that's what this one is. But I am really excited to try this one out, so wish me luck. But yeah, this is a variegated string of pearls. The next plant that I got is actually already in my collection, but it was much smaller, and honestly, it wasn't doing too great. And this is just gonna be a theme in this video. I underwatered the plant and I lost a lot of leaves, and it was just very lengthy. Anywho, but that plant, I went ahead and I combined it with this plant when I repotted it, but that is gonna be this Manula Pothos, or Peperomia Manula is what it's called. So she does need to be watered, so that's why her leaves are a little curled in. But the variegation on this plant is just stunning. And every leaf is a little bit different. So, or every leaf is actually a lot different. I mean, look at that. Stunning. Stunning. She reminds me a lot of a Pothos Marble Queen, but the leaves are much wider. And same thing with the Marble Queen. The more lighting you'll give it, the more variegation that you're gonna get. But I have put this in a pretty high lit location because I want her to keep that variegation. And I'm thinking maybe I want to try to put her on a moss pole, maybe. I have seen those beautiful Manula Pothos get a lot bigger on the moss pole. My issue with moss pole, due to my underwatering issue already, is I have trouble keeping the moss poles moist. And if you don't keep your moss poles moist, then it's just it doesn't work. The roots will grow into the moss pole and then dry out, and then it defeats the purpose of having a moss pole. So I don't know, we may try this one out with her. Maybe I just need to get a moss pole with a plastic on the end. I do have some of those. Those are a lot easier to keep moist, and just to maintain in general. So we might do that, but I'm not sure. So far, I'm just enjoying her. I have her hanging up and she's just looking so cute. Again, don't mind her. She needs some water, but overall, she's a really, really pretty plant. And I'm very excited. And this one, again, I got her at Lowe's. Manula Poas are definitely coming, definitely being more readily available. So that's really exciting. Because again, a couple years ago, these were kind of more harder to get, but not anymore. You can just go to Lowe's and you can find you a Manula Poas for like, I think I got this one for like $6. So also really good deal. Anywho, Manula Poas. Okay, so the next plant that I got, I do already have in my collection, but when I saw this plant, by the way, I got her at Walmart, but when I saw this plant at Walmart, I had to get her because she was already full and established, and it's just, I love this full basket. Anywho, that is going to be the philodendron. She's a heartleaf, but she's called lemon lime. I mean, look at this. It's already fully established, trailing, big, bushy, like everything you want in a plant, right? So when I just saw that she was already bushy and trailing and full, I was like, say less. I need to get her. She needs to come with me. And I actually, that same day, I couldn't decide between her and the Alocasia that I just showed you, the red Cuperia. I couldn't decide, so I ended up just taking both. And we do that. You know, plant people be doing that. It's like, oh, which one? Might as well get both. We be doing that a little too much. Anywho, this plant is super easy. It's beautiful. When the new leaves, I don't have any new leaves coming in just yet, but when they come in and it's exposed to a little bit of higher light, those leaves are peach color, and it's so cute because if y'all have been following this channel, y'all know I love me a pink plant. Anything pink, I'm just like so drawn to it. It's my favorite color. So anywho, these new leaves are super peachy, and it's just so pretty because you got your peach color, you got your super, you know, lime color, and then on top of that, this plant will also give you a bit of variegation. Let's see. Do you see the dark and the lime? So she just has a lot going for her. Plus she trails. And again, she's an easy plant. Very similar to a neon pothos. But the difference is, one, those leaves come in peach. And her leaves are a heart. So yeah. I'm super excited about this one. I already have this one hanging, and it's just, this one just brings me so much joy. So again, I already had her in my collection, but I just had to get her because she was super full. Anywho, so this is a philodendron. Yard work coming full force. Anywho, this is a philodendron zorber. He's a, no commences, Zor. Over here huffing away because he hears the yard people and he's like, who's out there? Do you hear him? Oh! Hey! We're just gonna wait for Zor. One moment, please. Come here. Sit. Good boy. See, we're good. Thank you. Okay, I think we're good. So anywho, this is a philodendron lemon lime. Okay, so the next plant that I bought this month is going to be this variegated strawberry begonia. And as you know, I love me a pink plant, and the back of these leaves are super, super, super pink. Well, they're like a light pink. Anywho, it's really, really cute. And that pink definitely pops out a little bit more when there's higher light. So I do have her right on the windowsill, this one actually, and she's doing good so far. I've only had her for maybe a week, so you know, wish me luck. But this is definitely a plant that I want to continue to have in my collection. She's simple, but she's cute, you know? Plus she has fuzzy leaves, and I don't know. She's just so cute. I love her. I love her so much. And can we also talk about this combination, this plant and pot combination? It works. It's I love it. I love it. So anyways, this is the variegated strawberry begonia. Okay, so the next plant that I got is going to be this Peperomia Kara, and man, I love the coloring of this peperomia. It is super dark. It's really maroon. The back sides the petioles are maroon. The back side is maroon. It's a little bit lighter maroon. And then, you know, she's a ripple, so that texture is really, really cool. Now, I did have this plant before. She's just one of those I don't make it. But she also was much, much smaller. And I don't know, sometimes just getting a full and well-established plant already is just easier to maintain. Those babies take up a lot of care, and originally I just had a leaf cutting and it did, you know, grow, and I was really excited, but I just, you know, she's just one of those that didn't make it. So I did want this plant again in my collection, but I wanted a full, like already established full plant like this one. And actually, crazy enough, I found her at, where did I find her? I found her at Kroger for like $13. So last year I would see these same size and they were at like Home Depot or Lowe's for like $20, and I was just like, you know, I didn't want to get it. Plus I had that really tiny one that was growing, so I couldn't justify at the time spending for the full plant. But this time around, one, I needed to replace her. Two, she was $13, and I was like, yes, I'll take you home. You come with me, baby. So yeah, anyways, this is a Peperomia Kara. Okay, so the next plant that I got is going to be this Hoya New Guinea Ghost. Now, I'm kind of cheating a little bit because this part of the plant is the plant that I just recently bought, but this little tiny piece is one that I already had, and I just decided to pot her up. She had been in perlite and in a humidity like dome for quite a while, and she had some roots growing, and I just figured, you know what, let me just change her and put her in the same pot and let's see what happens. So that's where we're at. She's been in this situation for about a week, and so far so good. But yeah, this plant is so cool because when she sun stresses, she becomes like this really pretty lavender color, and you can kind of see that this one's starting to turn a little bit lavenderish. But anywho, this plant is so pretty. I think it is gonna take a little bit longer for her to grow because Hoyas aren't like the fastest growing plants. There's some Hoyas that are really fast growers, like the Hoya curtsii. That, oh my god, that Hoya will grow super fast for you. But this one, again, this is the plant that I had. It was a cutting, and I've had this cutting for, I want to say, over 6 months now, and all I was really seeing was roots. And I mean, that's kind of just where we're at. This one does have some growth, so hopefully she will give me some new growth. But again, I just got her, so wish me luck. But anyways, I love this plant because of the silver colors, and then again, that sun stress. I'm ready to see her beautiful lavender color. I'm excited for that. So anyways, this is the Hoya New Guinea Ghost. So cute. Okay, so the next plant that I got this past month is going to be this Hoya crassipedialata Splash. I think I said that right. Ooh, please tell me I said that right. Anywho, I'll have it on the screen for you just in case I didn't. But yes, look at this. It's such a pretty plant. Like, oh, I don't know what it is. It's the splashy. It's the dark green, the light green together. It makes me happy, and I was so excited. And it's fully rooted, and I got it for about $9. I thought that was a good deal, so I just sold, you know? Anywho, I was just really excited to get this plant. I hadn't ever seen it before, so when I saw it, I didn't even know what it was. I just thought it was really pretty, and I was like, you know what, you coming with me? So that's what happened. So yeah, this is in pawn, and I'm gonna leave her in pawn. I don't want to mess up with what's going on. Again, you don't really want to repot your plants right away. You want to give them time to adjust. And yeah, this is what we got. So yeah, again, Hoya is a Hoya. I forgot the name already. Crassapeniolata? Crass. Duh! It's a Hoya. I'll put it on the screen. And with that being said, that is it for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all did, give me a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments below what plants you've added to your collection this past month. Because I know with spring coming and plants everywhere, y'all had to have gotten something. I know y'all did. So anyways, I hope y'all have a wonderful and beautiful planty day, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye!